Livermore police have identified a suspect in a deadly shooting at a bowling alley over the weekend. Police want your help finding him. He's identified as Roger Aleman Garcia. Livermore police say he is a convicted felon accused of shooting 3 people at the bowling alley on Saturday night.
Family members have confirmed 28-year-old Antonio Vargas was killed in that shooting. His family says he was a DACA recipient who had just started a carpet cleaning business with the hopes of buying a home. KPIX 5's Juliette Goodrich spoke with witnesses about the frantic scene following that shooting.
Granada Bowl opens today after this weekend's tragic shooting. You know, this has been a community fixture here in Livermore for decades, and we're now hearing stories of community members who heard the sirens and heard people yelling and rushed here to help as people were running out.
And I heard all this commotion, screaming. You feel the energy, right? So I ran to my balcony and looked out, and I heard and saw chaos.
This is what Livermore resident Cheryl Until saw from her balcony.
I looked down and I hollered. I said, "Hey, can I help you?" And they looked up. "Yes, please, please help us. Please help us."
All she knew at the time was a little girl was missing.
I felt it, so I ran out there to see if I could help. I mean, it's just human nature, right? You just want to help your neighbor.
And then she learned what really had just happened.
She ran when she heard the gunshots, and I said, "Whoa, what? Wait, what? There was shooting?" And she said, "Yes, we were in the bar or near the bar, and we heard this commotion with these men." I looked up, and they started fighting, and one man reached for his belt at his waist.
28-year-old Antonio Vargas, who was in a bowling league every Tuesday night, was shot and killed. Now police are looking for the alleged shooter, 27-year-old Roger Aleman Garcia, a convicted felon with an extensive criminal history. Vargas's father tells KPIX 5 through a Spanish translator he talked to his son right before he left the house to go bowling with friends that night.
He's speechless at the moment.
Chamaco
His son was no troublesome.
The little girl celebrating her birthday that night was nowhere to be found after listening to her mother's orders.
She knew right away, so she screamed, "Gun, run!" Well, that little girl knew what to do. She got the hell out of there. We could not find her for a good 15 to 20 minutes.
She was hiding in a garage.
She would not come out of that garage until her brother or her mom came. She was absolutely terrified. Luckily, she was not hurt physically, but emotionally. You know, it was her eight-year-old birthday party. The kids were all wearing t-shirts that had her name and happy birthday on the t-shirts, and they were all still wearing their bowling shoes.
A life lost, a little girl's birthday stolen, and now a community trying to figure out how to make it right again.
I know my town, I know my city of Livermore. We all know each other. It's a small town. We will come together and throw this daughter another dream birthday party that's safe. And I know Livermore police will be there to guard her party.
In Livermore, Juliette Goodrich, KPIX 5.